please pray for Stephen for a better week this week. It's got to be so much better than last week. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Here we are, week 3 of the Edinburgh Marathon training series. What a past couple of weeks it's been. It's been absolutely chaos. So today you join me on a half marathon run, which will hopefully take me out onto the canal just out near Kirkintilloch. If any of you know the area, then you'll know where we are. The plan today is to hit some marathon pace miles. Now, if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I skipped the long run, and today is Tuesday, so it means long run day. It means go out and get it done, Stephen. So without thinking about it too much, just put on the gear, got the nutrition on board, filled up prior to going. I do have one gel for before the marathon pace miles commence, so that should be alright. Until then though, it'll be nice easy miles with a couple of rolling hills in between until we get there. So I will join you back just on the canal in probably 1 minute's time. Let's go. Now, we are roughly about 4 mile in. Actually just shy it. Trying to better your viewing experience by taking you on the canal today, away from these big trucks. Anyhow, roughly 4 mile in. When we hit the 4 mile marker, I'm going to take this gel. Start taking this gel just now, so that when we hit 4 miles we'll be on the canal just at Torrens and we'll be ready to go for our marathon pace, roughly about 8 minutes 30, and hopefully we can hold it solid. Now, I do know that roughly around my work, Maryhill, is 4 miles for the house, so that means if I can get 6 in here, then 4 miles back home, 14 miles for the day, perfect. But as always, we will see how we go. Legs are feeling so good right now. I don't know if it's just because of the rest over the weekend, no long run last week. Legs are just ticking over very nicely, and I'm pleased to let you know that my heart rate has been in the high 130s to 140s this whole run so far, so I'm hoping for a bit more of that. Well, at the other side, when we come off a marathon pace, fully expecting to go up to about 150, 160. Now, I don't know if me tying the watch a lot tighter, like to the point it's too tight, has helped pick up the heart rate better, or I don't know what it is. Reset the watch anyway, and that is that. So I'll join you back in the canal in just a minute, get you away from all these trucks. Again, what a day it is. Come on. Now, I'm actually kind of annoyed at myself because after coming off of the camera from talking to you guys, I realised that it had just ticked over the 4th mile, so it was time to step up my game. So that was roughly half a kilometre ago. So now we're on the canal, we're dialing it in, mile 4, let's go. 8.5 minute miles all the way to Maryhill from Torrens. So much better here as opposed to on that busy road. Right, let's go get it done. I've got to admit, this is feeling very comfortable and very controlled. Long may it continue. One thing I will say is that it's very, very hot today. Now, I did try and get out as early as possible. Probably could have got up really stupid o'clock and ran, but decided I want some sunshine. I need the rest. As I've said in so many of my other videos, rest is so important, and I wanted to really get that breakfast in that I've been having and nutrition on board, as well as fluids before hitting the canal in the super hot sunshine. What a day. So that is one thing to bear in mind. I do have salt tablets with me if need be when we come off the canal. I'll maybe stop and get a bottle of water and get another one on board. But so far so good. Actually 8:42, so need to step it up a wee bit. I'm cautious of overcooking it too early though, so we'll see how we go, but feeling very controlled, comfortable. As you can tell with my breathing, it's not super elevated, so 155 heart rate, perfecto, especially at marathon pace. Right, catching a couple of miles. I promise to try not to waffle too much today on this vlog, considering how much you've put up with over the past 2 weeks. One thing I want to quickly say is I do apologise for not getting week 2's vlog out sooner, just due to family commitments like you see in the vlog. It was impossible, so I will drop a wee link to that just down below, as well as week 1's vlog. So with that being said, let's go and get this done. Come on. Okay, so 3 miles into that marathon pace, 7 miles into the run, and we're going good, really good. The last 2 miles have roughly been about 8:33, 8:37, so we're halfway through the marathon pace block. Again, with runner coach today, it was just a half marathon on plan, but because I missed that big marathon pace block last week, decided to get it done, or a good portion of it, this week. Not playing catch up, not double running, just working smart, not hard. Well, saying that is quite hard. So 8:30 miles, running nice and smoothly. Right, let's go. I'll catch up with you in around a mile or two, just around Corder or Maryhill. Okay, let's go get this run done. Come on. So mile 4, capiche. 8:26. Now I thought to myself, I seem to be working a bit harder, and that's because I was 7 or 8 seconds harder, which I don't want to be doing. I want to keep that nice and controlled. So quite happy with how this is going. 2 miles to find, and then 3-4 miles back home. I'll check in with you just after the marathon pace miles are done. Come on. Five mile in to this marathon pace block, 9 miles in total. What a day, what a day. Come on. 10 miles in, marathon pace block complete. Now it's time just to take it easy and recover on the way home. I did get a bit sick of the canal route there, so I ducked onto Maryhill Road for the last mile there, and then back up here at Queen's Cross. What a day! What a day indeed! I will put the run just up here and maybe throw the splits up over there, but absolutely perfect. Couldn't have planned that any better, and I felt so good for 90% yet, which is amazing. So again, just now it's just about recovering, bringing that heart rate down and getting up the road. Let's go. Well, here we are, Friday, and we're at the track, but again, the week never sort of went to plan, but let me fill you in about that in a second. Today's plan at the track is 800 metre repeats, so we've got 4 times 800 metres with warm up and cool down, and we've got a star guest today. Hi! So again, Zach was sent home from school on Wednesday sick. He had a sickness bug, so he then passed that on to me on Wednesday night. So you'll last see me on Tuesday just there doing the half marathon. But like I said, Zach passed that sickness bug on to me on Wednesday, and I was absolutely ill. So were you, Zach, weren't you? Yeah. So it has been like just under 48 hours since Zach was last sick, so rather than taking the chance and putting him back into school, we decided to keep him off, hence why he gets to enjoy a day at the track with me. Yeah. To be fair, it only will be an hour. We're going to see how we got on, because yesterday I was really ill. I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm hoping that everything stays down. I've had tea and stuff, so we can move forward and get it done. Hope to be running over the weekend, another couple of runs over the weekend as well. I don't want to try and, it's definitely a pivotal moment in my sort of marathon training block, so I don't want to let it slip now. So anything I can do to fit it in, we will. Yay! Let's go and get this done. Woo! It's track time. Quick change there, and then we are off. Just on quick 1 mile warm up. Little Zach is just sitting back there, as you can see him. Just wondering what was going on there. Little Zach is just back there. I don't think he's feeling quite up to it today. Normally he does get out and get on the long jump and stuff, as you've seen the last time. So with that being said, then let's crack on, get this jacket off and get this 1 mile warm up done. Then into these reps. Oh my god, 800 metre reps. Whoosh. So I'll probably check in just at the end of each rep, just let you know how it went. It is going to be solid, I know that, and I know I'm going to be well off the pace just due to the illness the past 2 days. So we'll see how we go and just get it done. The important fact is we're pushing the boundaries and just trying to do our best. Right, let's go. Okay, the jacket is off, warm up is done, it is go time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. The important point here is not overcook it in the first couple of 800s, so you get enough left. Now, the target is 7-minute miles today, so we'll see how we go. If we're off pace, that's fine. It does matter, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's go. Come on. Okay, first one done. 3:31, roughly 7:02 minute miles. Felt good to start with, but I can definitely feel that lactic acid now. Probably not even that, I just feel sick. So we'll see how we go. It's too early for lactic acid or threshold to be kicking in, so it definitely wasn't overly hard. It's just trying to maintain that for the next 3 reps. But we'll see how we go. Stay positive, get out, get it done, and that is how we go. Right, recover and go again. Come on. Rep 2 done, 800 done, 3:31, which is 7:01 minute mile, 7:02 minute mile, sorry. Did you see wee Zach back there? So every time I've been running around, he's been clapping. Absolute top fan to it. In fact, some would say a super fan. But instead, he gave the long jump a blast just when I was running alongside him, which, all due respect him, was 7 minute miles. So, any girl thinking you can't do it, wee Zach can do it, Xander can do it, mother boy. So, you can too. It's about getting out and doing the hard stuff that makes a difference, especially when you don't want to, like today. Exhibit A. Right, recover for the next 19 seconds and then let's go again. Rep 3 incoming. Now I'm only halfway through this rep. Zach's actually having a hypo, so I'm going to have to pause it. Zach, you're having a hypo. The joys. Right, get him some Lucozade and get back on. Now Zach's just had his Lucozade and we go again. Have to stop, obviously it's due to Zach's health needs, so as you can see, there's no stopping them. Right, let's go. Raging had to stop, but again it's Zach comes first, family first. Right Zach, stop running, you're going to hypo even further. Right, we go again. So another rep done there. That was me finishing off that third. As you just seen, Zach comes first in any times like this. Hence why on a day when he's unwell, it's best if I'm going out running to bring him to the track and he wants to come. If he's too unwell, we don't come. But running will always be here. Just need to take care, number one priority. Now if any of you have type 1 diabetes, you'll know what I'm on about. When you have a sick person, sick child, sick body yourself, you'll know things like ketones and blood sugars are all over the place. So it's important to try and stay on top of that. Right, 30 seconds left, last 800 incoming, and then we'll check in Zach. You okay, Zach?
Yeah.
Digs like a champion, never even felt that hypo to be fair. So we go again. Now that was a 3:35, 7 minutes 10, 7:11 minute miles. There is a school just come onto the running track here, so what I will do is I'll put the run up here. I still have a little cool down to go and the splits over there. Best to just keep myself right. With that being said, thanks for joining us today's session. Hopefully going to get out for a few easy miles tomorrow and I'll let you know how I feel after today's session. Right, let's go and find Zach. Don't know if you can see him. Right, let's go. Saturday morning, we are back out getting it done. Now today's run is going to be some nice easy miles, and I really don't want to keep you too much today because I'm aware that we've already done 2 sessions this week, took you along with us, and they've been quite decent and lengthy to be fair. So this morning is just about topping off the vlog. So here we go, today's run. I'm just going to pop up here, should be around 5k, 4 mile mark, nothing too strenuous. Feeling pretty good after yesterday's session, like no fatigue in the legs or that. I do have a small bit of skin in my foot that's causing me a bit of pain, but we're all good apart from that. That should be sorted with a wee sort of concrete plaster. We'll cover that up, no issues at all. Now tomorrow's run, I'm just going to either pop up here or here with the splits. Tomorrow's run is a 6 mile tempo run, probably out for about an hour. Again, today is going to be a busy day. We're dropping Natalie off at a hen do tonight, so it will be a late one for us. We're picking her up too. The boys absolutely love a wee late night drive. So yeah, pretty much a full on day with parks and stuff today, and then out to do that tempo this morning. Now I really do want to say one thing to you, the viewer. Thank you very much for standing by me the past few weeks. It really has been a lot. So many setbacks, but so many recoveries at the same time, and I hope you, if you're watching this, can take a bit of inspiration from that, that you can do it as well. Like, don't let maybe 2 days of sickness or whatever it is set you back for the rest of the week. Just try and get back out and tick off those miles. So with that being said, thank you all very much for tuning in to this week's vlog. I will see you in next week's vlog, and hopefully a better week ahead. It is Easter holidays here, so again a bit of juggling to be done, and yeah, that's that. So without further ado, let's get this run done. Come on.